Marvel Studios wanted two Black Panthers simultaneously in the MCU? Before the production of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Marvel Studios had intended to introduce many Black Panthers into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, simultaneously. After Chadwick Boseman's loss, the sequel to Black Panther acted as an emotional tribute to both him and his portrayal of T'Challa. This led to Letitia Wright's character, Shuri, taking up the superhero mantle to commemorate her late brother. The topic of who would take on the mantle fueled conversations amongst fans in the time leading up to the release of the sequel, especially given that there were a few viable possibilities on the table at the time. As a result of Boseman's passing, Marvel Studios faced some challenging decisions about his character and the Black Panther title.
Bring it down!
The studio was forced to alter most of the narrative to center around Shuri, Ramonda, Okoye, and M'Baku as the starring foursome in the film. However, before implementing those alterations, Marvel was not planning to restrict the number of main heroes included in the sequel to just one. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss Marvel Studios wanted two Black Panthers simultaneously in the MCU, so stay tuned to find out. Now let's start our video. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is intended to memorialize the character of T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman, who passed away before the film's release. T'Challa's sister Shuri assumed the role of the Black Panther to continue their family's heritage. Nevertheless, Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri, stated that Marvel Studios had originally intended for two Black Panthers to run continuously, rather than one following the other. In an interview for the Empire podcast, director Edgar Wright revealed that Marvel's initial concept for the sequel involved T'Challa and Shuri assuming the roles of Black Panther to protect their homeland of Wakanda. This was meant to play on the close relationship between the two siblings. When the British Guyanese actor was asked how Shuri felt about putting on the Black Panther outfit for the first time, she said she was ready for the task. It was sour and sweet simultaneously, Wright recalled. That was always going to be Shuri's plan, but it was going to be done in a different way where her brother was going to be alongside her. Really explore that, like the comic books. The ways that T'Challa and Shuri would be Black Panther alongside each other and try to figure out how to defend their nation. This was going to be done in a way that would be different from how it was going to be done. Wright also discussed the emotional burden she felt from being the next Black Panther and carrying on the task that T'Challa had begun. She had difficulty adjusting in the beginning, but overall she was pleased with how things ended. She added, "I understood the duty, I knew the weight of it, but it was just bittersweet, something I battled with a lot. I knew the responsibility and the weight of it. However, I'm quite pleased with myself and I have a lot of support." If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Now let's continue. Wakanda Forever was a significant obstacle for Wright and her fellow cast members, who were dealing with their grief following Boseman's untimely death from colon cancer in August of 2020. According to reports, the primary focus of the first draft of the script for the Black Panther sequel was on T'Challa's feelings of loss in the wake of the events of Avengers Endgame. Following a tragic event in real life, director Ryan Coogler and his crew revised the screenplay to emphasize how Shuri and her family dealt with the news of T'Challa's passing.
Letitia, one time right up front.
Next turn, please.
Next smile.
As the film progressed, Shuri assumed the role of Black Panther, leading the defense of the fictitious West African kingdom against Namor, played by Tenoch Huerta, and his Tolakan warriors, in addition to American operatives looking for vibranium. Wakanda Forever began with Shuri's futile attempts to save her brother's life after he became ill with an unidentified ailment. This was done to explain why T'Challa was not there at the story's beginning. The movie pays many homages to Boseman and T'Challa, such as by holding a ceremony in his honor and including a post-credits sequence in which Shuri recalls cherished times she shared with her brother before he passed away. At the time of this writing, Wakanda Forever has amassed more than $810 million worldwide in box office revenue, making it a smashing success like its predecessor. In addition to Angela Bassett, Winston Duke, Dominique Thorne, and Denai Guriri, the film also included their performances. Bassett was recognized with a nomination for a Golden Globe for her work in the film. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comments section how this video was. I hope that you found this one interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.